We'll figure this out as we go.
I'll cut this part out.
Okay.
That's why I wasn't.
You did not cut the part out.
All right, welcome guys to the What Podcast, our first ever podcast.
Yes.
Very excited.
Very exciting.
My name is Brad Amon.
And I'm Aiden Ellen.
This is our first time, so we're kind of just winging it, and we're gonna see what happens. That's why it's called the What. But
Indeed.
pretty much, I think each time we're gonna be having a new location. So right now we're just in a room in a house.
In a room, indeed.
We got some Legos behind us. Is that Harry Potter?
It is Harry Potter Legos. We have the Night Bus.
Yeah.
I don't know much else, but I know the Night Bus. So.
We got some Barbies over there.
Dubs.
Pretty hype first location. But,
yeah. Excited to keep exploring.
Yeah, should we introduce ourselves or turn that off?
I think we do. Is it on solid mode yet? There we go. Okay.
So, do we need I'll cut this out. But
Okay.
do we need to introduce ourselves?
I mean, I guess we should. I guess we should be like, hi, I'm Brad. I do sports or something like that.
Hi, I'm Brad.
I do sports.
I do sports.
I do sports. I'm not an iPad kid. Just Fortnite kid.
Okay. So first up, since this is our first podcast, our first episode, we're gonna just introduce ourselves a little bit, let you guys know who we are and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm Brad.
I'm Aiden.
We both run.
Yeah, cross country and track and field.
We've known each other. We've known each other since middle school, but really we didn't become friends until about midway through the school year last year. So we've been friends for about a year and a half.
Yeah. Unless you count Clash. We've been friends with Clash Royale.
True. We have been playing Clash Royale for over 2 years.
Good game. Please sponsor us.
But yeah, we like a lot of things. We're very big into sports. We like movies.
Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars specifically. We'll sneak peek into what's happening today.
Indeed, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I think there'll be a wide variety of topics that we cover. I think it'll just be a lot of random stuff, but I think it'll be fun and you guys will enjoy it. So.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So, ready to get into it?
Yeah. So we're gonna have 3 topics for you guys today. First one is going to be, we're gonna start off pretty hot. It's a very interesting idea, but we like to be creative here.
Yeah.
So our first topic is going to be a football draft. So we're gonna be drafting players.
Okay.
Or more specifically, characters.
Sneak peek.
We're gonna do 1 coach,
Okay.
1 offensive lineman, because that all the other line would just take too long.
I'm turning on my cheat screen here.
Yeah. 1 quarterback, 1 running back, 2 wide receivers, and a tight end.
Okay.
The catch is, we're not just taking NFL players.
Okay.
We're drafting out of Star Wars. We're taking Star Wars characters. Our Star Wars football teams. We should have done that at the start.
But
Wait, yeah. So, we're ready to get into it?
Yeah. Who's picking first?
All right, let's go.
But first, water.
Alright, let's do a lightsaber.
Oh, wait, hold on, wait. Should we go before catchphrase being but first water?
We are water.
Yeah, we are water.
And then they'll be on.
And then cheers, and then drink, after every transition? Or in between each topic?
Yeah.
So we'll introduce the topic, and then we'll be like, but first, water.
Yeah.
That's a good merch line, too. I could see that on the hoodie. But first, water.
Dude, you're actually so right.
I'm just going through our Season 2, Season 3 preview right here. Don't even worry about it yet.
But did I press record?
Let me check this real quick. Indeed you did. I'm going to close the door. This is just a preview in Season 3-ish from merch.
Season 3.
Alright.
Okay.
So we have our cheat sheet here of all,
all the significant characters that could actually play on a football field, maybe.
Yeah, and we got the prop lineup for each topic, which little theme we're trying to do.
So first, who wants?
But first, what?
We were doing that before.
Should we before each topic or just one thing?
I thought it was moving on to the.
Oh, so the next topic.
after we finish this will be because we did that before.
Oh, you're right.
And it's
okay.
and now.
That's a blooper. Okay, so after each one.
Like, be like, all right, now we'll be moving on to blind ranking college football.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
first,
But
water.
First, water. Alright, hey, you're calling it, so I'm going.
Alright, so let's start over.
Okay.
So, you got it.
Alright, so we are starting the college football draft, and my first pick overall, I think it's start with a coach.
Yeah.
So I'm going with Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I think that's a very solid pick. He's very wise.
Yeah.
So here I'm thinking Yoda because he's also very wise, but I think could be a very versatile player as well.
Yeah.
So I say we save him for the field.
Okay. You're seeing Yoda for the field?
Dude, have you seen him jump around, bro?
Yeah, but his size differential, I mean...
You're right, but he's so small and quick.
This is true. You know, let me know in the comments below if you think this is just not a good pick.
I think I'm going to go with Qui-Gon Jinn here.
That's a very good pick. I'm not even bad about that.
Because he's older, because he's not going to be able to move around as much.
He definitely has good experience.
He's very wise, so
I like
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Alright, so with my second pick,
you can go any position here.
Any position. I know. Alright, you know what, chat? We're just gonna leave the lightsaber hanging now. If it falls off again, which it's going to, we're just gonna lay it on the ground. You guys saw it. It was a good theme. Good idea. Good thought.
We still got BB-8 here. He's not in the draft. He would do absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
I say droid. Maybe we just shouldn't include droids. Like droids are just...
droids.
I mean, I guess we can, but
okay.
Are you really gonna take C-3PO?
Hey, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Okay, so with the third overall pick, I think, and my second pick, I'm gonna hit. I know we talked about this, and I know he can't really. He doesn't have a lot of mobility, but I think his arm is a cannon. And my O-line, possibly, I'm going Darth Vader for my quarterback. Have you seen that man throw a lightsaber? I mean, just imagine what he could do with a football.
You're wrong. I mean, I think that would be the expected first overall pick in Mel Kiper's 2024 Star Wars draft, mock draft.
Okay.
Okay, so, wow. This is a tough decision.
Yeah. I mean, I just took, a really good player, I feel like.
You did? My thinking here is there's a lot of different creatures and different types of beings in Star Wars.
I see where you're going with this.
No, you don't.
I really don't.
I'm not going Jabba the Hutt.
Dang it. Okay, never mind. I really don't know where you're going with this.
This could be a controversial pick, but I'm going to go with Darth Maul first overall.
Darth Maul?
He is very athletic.
Okay, that's true.
But
for what position?
I think he has that fear factor. Oh, receiver.
Receiver. Okay, that's kind of valid.
I think he has that, like,
really.
You've seen those horns on him, bro?
Like, that's true. He's got those for a reason.
Those cornerbacks going to be scared of him.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I mean, there's a lot to work with here. But, I mean, with you taking Darth Maul, that was kind of my ideal next pick.
Yeah.
But, I mean, since I took Darth Vader, I have to build the team around him.
Yeah.
So I have to go Jabba the Hutt for my offensive line. I mean, that man is a mile wide.
No, yeah, that's actually a very respectable pick, and honestly, I should have done that.
Yeah, I need that.
So I think I'm gonna go O-line here, even after you just picked it, because I'm afraid that you're gonna pick this guy soon.
Yeah.
It's pretty much impossible to match Jabba.
Yeah.
But I think the next best option here is a bigger guy, obviously.
Yeah.
And I think Mando will do the job here.
Oh, that's a tough pick. Okay. All right. I mean, he's got awesome. Like he's strong.
He's very strong.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Now I'm actually changing gears. I know a lot of people don't like to pick the tight end position, but you need someone that's big, can play O-line sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm going with Chewie. Chewie for my tight end.
That's what I was thinking. I like that.
I like Chewie.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to take him from you because I know he's a good pick, but that's my solid option there. I'm going with Chewie for my third.
So I'm kind of just going on the fly here, and I was thinking quarterback next because I need to have a solid quarterback. But I just thought of this, and I need to do this now before you do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go receiver again.
Oh, another receiver.
I'm taking General Grievous. He has 4 hands, bro.
Dude, that was literally
he's catching every ball, bro.
That was gonna be my next pick. General Grievous. So, dude, that was gonna be my next pick. Oh, now you have me scrambled here. Guys, I don't know. I mean, that was an awesome pick for a receiver because that was gonna be my next one. I mean, I'm also looking at receiver here, and you gotta look at someone kind of fast, fast enough that's gonna be able to catch the ball. Let's actually, let's change gears. I want to keep a running back because he's tough, and I could see this man fighting through a freaking community to bring him down. I'm going Boba Fett.
Okay.
He's got so many tricks up his sleeve.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen that jetpack work. He's grinding, bro.
Mhm.
I watch his
Yeah,
grind.
no, I
I'm
like
going
that.
Boba Fett.
Okay, so now I don't know. I have quarterback available,
Yeah.
running back, and tight end.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to go quarterback. I can't like save that, for too much longer. I've got to get that out of the way. And
Yeah.
the options there's not as many now. I need athletic, a good leader,
really
that can
narrowed
handle
down.
the pressure.
Yeah. I think I'm not gonna like force you in position here, but like I legitimately in your position, a versatile character that's younger. We're not talking about the sequel, so he's younger in the series, in the original, series. I would say a Skywalker here would be a good.
That's what I was thinking, and I was originally gonna go Anakin.
Yeah.
But I think his emotions might get the
that's
best of
fair.
him. So I'm gonna go Luke here from the quarterback.
That's what I was saying. Luke as your quarterback.
Calm.
Yeah, calm under pressure.
Yeah.
He's athletic enough to make the plays. I
Good
think it's a
leader.
good pick. Yeah, that's a solid pick. So now I'm down to my 2 wide receivers here, and there's not much I'm looking at. Like we're not throwing the ball to anybody. I built this team around Darth Vader, but there's no one to throw to him.
So you just gave me some advice, so I want to give you some as well.
Okay.
Baby Yoda just seems like the obvious pick here.
Baby Yoda might be the move, but I don't know. He's so small. The football's bigger than him.
That is true. That is
So,
very true.
even if you hit his
he's not
pod,
catching a single ball. He's
Yeah.
gonna die from a Darth Vader throw.
Okay. Dude, this is really not good. I guess I have to take. He's not the tallest receiver, but we've seen in actual football that you don't have to be tall to play the position.
True. This is true.
So I'm going with Yoda. The man can move. So
he can jump very
yeah.
well. I think he could get some of those jump balls.
I could see him running some smooth routes.
Oh yeah,
so
100%.
give me Yoda Jefferson.
He is old though, so Yoda Jefferson. So he might not be able to be out there. Like he's gonna need breathers a lot. So that's the only issue I think. But other than that, I like that pick.
Yeah.
So I have running back and tight end.
Yeah.
And I think going either way would be fine. But with who's left, the one that's standing out to me the most is Mace Windu. I'm gonna take him for my tight end.
Yeah,
I think
that's solid tight end.
He's pretty big and strong.
Yeah.
He's black. I think he'll be solid. I think he'll fit the team well.
I think Mace Windu isn't the best tight end you could possibly pick, but he's the one that's going to fit the team.
Yeah.
So that's honestly good. And since you didn't pick him, I was going to go with Han Solo for my second wide receiver, but after being second by Carbonite, I don't think he's not going to have that same speed as when he's younger. So I'm going with Anakin only because he's on the list.
What was that position?
Wide receiver.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to go completely out of here. I'm going Jar Jar. Jar Jar Binks. That man.
Wow.
When he's
that
scared,
came out of nowhere.
When he's scared, the man can run. If I could just get him over it.
That's true.
He can run.
I like to see a Jar Jar versus Forrest Gump running back competition. Forrest Gump for another time.
That's a little hint later.
That's your second receiver.
Yeah, that's my team right there. That's the rest of my team.
Do you think Jar Jar's gonna be able to catch balls though? Like he's so slippery.
That's one of my concerns.
You
That's
might
why I'm catching gloves.
You might give him like some screen passes because I don't think he's getting any jump balls or anything.
That's true, but he's got a good team.
If you can get him the ball, bro, that guy can run.
I think he can run. We might want to get some jet sweeps on him,
especially with
But if he gets hit, he's so fragile.
Yeah,
so
right.
You can't run.
Risky pick for sure. We'll see how it
turns out.
So, what's left for me is running back, and right now, I'm deciding between Anakin and Lando.
Yeah.
I think Lando is a solid pick.
Yeah, because he's black.
But with Anakin, like I said earlier, the emotions could get the best of him. But he's a running back.
But think about
if he's
emotion.
mad,
yeah, that's
like that guy will power through something.
That's a good point.
Lando, it's tempting, but he's gonna go undrafted. I'm taking Anakin for my running back.
Should we name some of the undrafted people?
Undrafted people. Well, actually, how about Leia and Padme can be our cheerleaders. Who do you want? You want Leia or Padme for your cheerleader?
I feel like Leia's kind of incest, so I'm going Padme.
Okay, I was gonna say because it's gonna be. Actually, that might be better for me because since Padme is your cheerleader, Anakin's gonna be mad that he's cheering for the other team. So Anakin's
and Darth Vader's gonna be happy that he's there.
Yeah.
So the emotions might be in the right spot.
So then
would that hinder his dark side of the Force, like energy, because you know you have to be
I
angry.
don't know, but we're not gonna let the cheerleaders actually affect the game that much. It's just for fun. And then so undrafted people, Han Solo. I thought he was gonna get picked, but I mean he's just like
he's just not as good.
he's not anything like crazy. He could be a good leader, like, but I don't think he has that quarterback dog in him.
He seems like a good assistant coach. Like he knows when the plays need to be
No,
risky.
do you want to do assistant coaches?
I mean, let's see who's left on the list.
I think
I'll do assistant coaches.
I think Han Solo and Lando could be good assistant coaches.
Yeah, that's not bad.
So
those are my two.
Who do you want?
I want to take Han Solo personally.
Okay. Then I'll take Lando for my assistant coach, and then who do you want for your medical team? R2D2 or C3PO?
C3PO. I mean, he can speak any language. I want C3PO.
That is true. So I guess I'm taking R2.
Yeah. Actually, for the owner of the team though, I'm putting Palpatine.
I guess Baby Yoda's my owner. That's all our characters we have on the list.
All
right.
So
wait, let me go through my team real quick, and then
okay.
Then you'll do yours.
Okay.
Baby Yoda owner, Qui-Gon Jinn head coach.
That's not a bad pick at all.
Lando assistant coach.
Okay.
R2D2 medical or like.
Yeah, the training staff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quarterback.
Luke Skywalker.
Quarterback Luke Skywalker. Offensive line Mando.
Okay. I'm gonna say Mando isn't the best offensive line against a lot of defenses that you're gonna see in a Star Wars football game, but I think he's a good enough where a stable quarterback can get the ball out.
Yeah. My two receivers were Darth Maul and General Grievous, so we got
those are probably the two best picks.
The dark side receivers.
I mean, that literally is probably the two best wide receiver picks in there.
And then running back was Anakin.
Yeah. I mean, those are solid.
I like my team. I think.
But I mean, you're forgetting about your tight end.
My tight end is Mace Windu.
Yeah, and he's not bad. I think Mace Windu's a solid tight end, but he's just not the best possible tight end.
Yeah.
So I'm starting with my owner, who is Emperor Palpatine. I mean, he's evil, but he's gonna supply us with loads of money.
You're right. You're so right.
So we have anything we need, really. My head coach is Obi-Wan Kenobi. I mean, you're gonna tell me that guy hasn't everything planned out? I mean, he's playing.
And I don't think he would do great on the field either. He wouldn't be bad, but I think he suits better as a coach.
And if he was on the field, he'd be a quarterback, and I don't need a quarterback. So, I can always switch those out if I needed to. My assistant coach, I'm putting at Han Solo because I need a wild card.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my team is good, but they don't have any differentiate. So I need a wild card. So I'm taking Han Solo. My quarterback, Darth freaking Vader. I said it before. You've seen that man throw a lightsaber.
First overall pick.
Yeah.
For like actual player.
I mean, you've seen that man throw a lightsaber.
Yeah.
He's throwing a football far.
Yeah, no, he could probably throw the whole field.
I think he could.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go here. My tight end, I took Chewbacca. I believe I took him second.
Yeah.
Because I took Jabba the Hutt second. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll get to that. I took Chewbacca as my tight end because I need someone that can not only throw the ball far, but he can throw it hard.
Yeah.
So I mean, Chewbacca getting the ball. I mean, you're gonna have to take a whole village to take that man down.
Oh yeah.
So now I need Darth Vader to have a little bit of time. So I took the big man, Jabba the Hutt, as my offensive line, who I think is a solid.
He's huge, but if someone gets around him, he can't catch up.
Yeah, that's true.
So you gotta trust in his blocking skills because he's got no speed, bro.
This is true. But I did take two kind of quick wide receivers.
Yeah, and I think with Darth Vader is he has robotic arms, so he wouldn't even get tired.
Yeah.
Like, he can throw for days.
Yeah, literally. So I mean, that's kind of chilling for me. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
So then I took Yoda, and I took. What did I say on wide receiver? Oh, Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah.
Yoda and Jar Jar, who we didn't think was actually going to get drafted, but after looking at the list, I think he's fast enough when he's scared, and most of the guys he's going to be playing against, he's probably going to be peeing his pants about. So I'm going to say he's going to be scared, he's going to be on the move.
Yeah.
And I've seen Yoda hop, I've seen Yoda run. He's Yoda Jefferson. I've said it before, I'll say it again. He's going to be deadly. I mean, he's a solid pair right there. My running back, I took someone kind of tough, someone who's been through it, because I feel like all running backs, you got to get beat up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I took Boba Fett. I mean, that's a solid pick, I feel like.
I think, is that it for you?
Yeah.
And then our cheerleaders, you had Padme, I had Leia.
Yeah.
I think we honestly made two very solid teams.
Yeah,
each have their strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah.
I'd love to see them on the field, but I hate to say it, but I don't think we're ever going to see this.
Yeah, it's a little bit depressing.
Maybe we can make a movie about it.
I mean, if they like it, subscribe enough. Merch won't be the only thing they're getting.
True. All right, so that is the conclusion of our first ever topic on the what.
Yes.
Next, we're going to be moving on to blind ranking college football teams.
Yeah.
You're going to be guessing.
Indeed.
I already have the list, and we're not going to do based off of like how good they are, because that could be controversial and stuff.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna go off of like who you like who's your favorite teams.
Yeah.
So yeah, moving on to that. But first, water. All right. So next is the college football rankings.
Yeah.
So I got 5 teams right here. You're gonna rank them 1 to 5.
Okay.
Based off of just who you like the most.
But the trick is I don't know what comes next.
This is why it's called a blind ranking. I guess I probably should have said that before, but I mean most people probably know.
Yeah, I bet they know what that is.
All right, we ready?
Yeah, whenever you are.
First college
Okay.
is the University of, I think it's Southern California, USC.
Okay. USC. Wait,
Caleb Williams.
USC? I thought it was. Yeah, it's University of Southern California. Something I thought you said University of South Carolina, and I was like, there probably is something for that, but I'm pretty sure USC is South Carolina or South California. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so and I'm basing this on the football team, right?
Yeah.
Because Bronny James.
Or I guess just like in general, like which colleges you like the best.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it just
But heavily based it on the football team.
I mean, for me, that's because I care about football the most, so that's how I would do it. But however you want, but just.
So all I really know about USC is that it's in California. Bronny James played basketball there for a hot minute, and it's not very good at football.
I mean, they were Caleb Williams, but their defense sucked last year.
Okay.
That's why they lost multiple games, I believe.
Okay, so they're okay at college football.
I would say they're definitely above average.
Okay, I think they're like prestigious somewhat, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I mean they're definitely prestigious. So I mean, I wouldn't say. I mean, there's 4 other colleges that come ahead of this that can be better.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put 4 only because I don't know what's worse. So I'm leaving 5 open.
Okay.
4 is a good spot for it for me.
Yeah, no, I think that's good. Playing it safe.
Yeah.
Next,
Okay.
it's not Michigan, but Michigan State. The Spartans.
Okay, there's a reason I like Michigan State and the whole Spartan persona, which I'm sure the podcast will find out about a little bit later.
Sometime,
yeah, it's later. But I like their running programs. Problem is, it's in Michigan, so it's a little bit difficult for me to say it's really good.
If you can't already tell what state you live in.
Yeah. Not at all. I wish you could see the phone case.
Aaron, see, just gave you kudos.
That's awesome sauce. Oh yeah, go follow our Strabas, Aiden Allen, and
Brad Allen.
follow us up and give me kudos, or else I'll steal yours. Anyways, so the college was Michigan State. I'm gonna give it 3, only because it's not the worst possible, but it's not the best. So get 3. Right in the middle seems fine for me.
Next, I'm not sure we're gonna go with this one.
Okay.
This is the last one I thought about.
Okay.
Clemson.
Right. Clemson. It's an interesting one.
Yeah.
I mean, Deshaun Watson went there.
True.
Don't
and you are a
really
Browns fan.
Love Deshaun Watson, even though I am a Browns fan. I can't support what that bro did.
Trevor Lawrence too.
Yeah, I hate Trevor Lawrence.
And they beat Ohio State like
$1 trillion to nothing. We don't talk about it. Never happened.
Yeah, I'll cut that part out.
Okay, so I think Clemson. I saved 5 for a reason. Clemson's 5.
Okay, we'll see if you regret that or not.
Oh God,
I don't know because I honestly don't know how you feel about these schools. I just chose 5 decently relevant ones.
I think I would go to Clemson like as a college perspective because I mean it's a good school.
Yeah.
And I mean I could like running there wouldn't be completely out of the question.
Mm-hmm.
But I like it, but I'm not gonna say it's the best. So
yeah.
I'm giving it a 5.
So you got Clemson 5.
Clemson 5, 4 is USC, 3 is
is-
Michigan State.
okay.
Those are pretty solid lists so far. I feel like.
Next is Florida State.
Florida State. Wow. Okay.
The Seminoles.
I think I know what the last one is, so I think I can comfortably place this one. I don't know, but I also, knowing Brad, he's definitely not going to trick me up. So I have a feeling I'm putting it's Florida State, right? Not Florida Central State or something?
Florida
Okay.
State.
Florida State, it's a Sentinel, like the Indian guys.
Yes.
What are they?
Keon Coleman.
What is it called?
Seminoles,
Seminoles.
I think.
Those are the guys with the freaking horse runs out in the middle of the field with the
I don't know. I don't
spear
I don't know.
and throws it in the ground.
I don't know.
And they're all like, it's like, watch a Seminoles game, please. And so you know what I'm talking about. Home game, preferably, not an away one, because I don't think they do that in every game.
Yeah, I wouldn't assume in away games they would do that. That'd be really weird.
That'd be pretty dedicated.
I mean, it would, but I don't think they'd allow that.
Yeah, I don't think Ohio State would let that slide.
Yeah, no.
I don't think Brutus has taken that from somebody yet.
Mascot fight before the game starts.
That'd be awesome. Michigan, Ohio State, listen up because I want that to happen. Anyways, back to the point. The Seminoles, I think it's good. Florida State's a good school. It's warm. Brad's going to trick me up. I'm putting Florida State 1 because out of the schools I've heard, Florida State's by far shouldn't be my 1, but if he's going to trick me up, I can't put whatever school he's going to give me next.
I mean, you have the 2 spot available, and I feel like generally the strategy with this is to give you a really good or a really bad one at the end.
Yeah.
So leaving the 2 spot is kind of for the like a general of how this goes. It wouldn't necessarily be the best decision, but I mean, I'm not trying to be like everyone else.
Yeah, real. Yeah.
But I gave you Alabama.
Oh. I'm not trying to be like everyone else, but
yeah, I had to do it. I'm assuming that you're not big on Alabama.
Not very big.
Top 3 least favorite schools for me.
It definitely shouldn't be in the top. It shouldn't be 2 at all.
Strictly off of football.
If it was strictly off of football,
for me, that's why I hate it
for me strictly off football, I would say, and I have to take it off the objective point of view, not subjective, right? So I'm looking at pure numbers.
They're the best program in football in the last 10, 20 years.
I mean, was it Nick Saban?
Yeah.
Yeah, literally a dog. I mean, that guy's been coaching there for a quadrillion years now.
It hasn't, probably like 10 or 15. He's not been like there forever.
Yeah,
but I
mean,
he's
a dynasty.
While he was there, he was a legend.
Yeah,
best college football.
I would say he built onto the dynasty. Like he didn't keep it mid. Like he built it up.
Yeah,
I feel like
100%.
I would say it doesn't deserve to be 2, but I think I like it where it's at.
Yeah, I mean, and it's hard because some people might take this based off of basketball or based off of their actual education and overall like where the location is.
Yeah.
For me, you know, I mainly care about football. Yeah. So like, it can be interesting to see how people will react to our list.
Yeah.
But I mean, how do you feel about the list?
I agree with it, except I don't like where Alabama is, and I wish I didn't get those schools so late.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I would have had them earlier, like that's just good strategy on your part. Yeah. But like for me, if I didn't get Alabama so late, it wouldn't be ranked so high.
Yeah.
And that's the same. I feel like for University of Florida, is it right?
Florida State.
Florida State. I don't like where they are at 1.
Yeah.
I feel like I would have rather put Michigan State and USC. Clemson. All of those guys, I feel like should be ranked higher than my 1 and 2. But that's just how the game goes.
How it goes.
Is it time for the next topic?
There'll be many more to come.
For real.
But yeah. So final topic
Okay.
is going to be 20 questions.
Yes.
So Aiden has something, could quite literally be anything.
Anything.
Some object or item that he has chosen.
Or location.
Yeah.
Literally anything and anything fathomable.
I feel like we'll see how it goes, but we might need to like make it like a specific, like it has to be like a physical like item or something because like that it can be very
what about a person?
hard.
Would a person be okay?
I don't think we need to get that specific.
Okay.
I just think it needs like because like if a location and an item are 2 very different things, and I could be going down the item like questions and then like realize that, oh, it's not even like
an item.
Yeah. So we'll see how this one goes, and then we can adjust from there.
Okay.
But yeah, so pretty much I have 20 questions. They have to be yes or no questions, but they can be any type of questions.
Mm-hmm.
They just give me clues to help me try and guess whatever you've chosen.
Okay.
So
you want 3 clues right away?
Is that what they do?
I mean, I don't know. We can kind of do our own
I
thing.
think 20 questions is enough for me to.
Okay.
I think if it's very difficult, you can give me a hint.
Okay.
I
would say since you weren't expecting this, it's going to be slightly difficult because it sounds like you're expecting an item.
Yeah.
So I would say generally when you start the game, ask, is it a person, is it an item, or is it a location?
Okay.
Because that would narrow it down, and then you would get your pass, and you'd still have 17 questions, or theoretically 19, to get your thing right. I'm sure we can edit in what the item is before he starts, so that way you guys can get a little preview. Not skip, but yeah, I got my item up here. I am looking at it, so.
Okay.
Object.
Why don't you scoot a little bit more?
Can you see it?
I could see the screen. I couldn't see it specifically, but I didn't want to like accidentally.
How about I just turn it off?
If you know what it is, then yeah. I would assume you would remember.
Okay.
Unlike Wordle.
Okay.
Wordle board game.
We have another episode. We'll explain. It's a long story.
But all right.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right.
Is it a person?
Indeed.
It is a person. Okay.
I think he knows what it is.
Is it a celebrity?
I would say, what is your definition of celebrity? You don't have to answer this.
It's not like someone that like we know person. It's like someone out in the internet or out, you know what I'm saying?
So like just someone that people would know.
It could be like if it was an Ohio State lineman, I would say for this context, yes, because like
people would know him.
Pretty much. Do I know him?
Okay.
Like, do I know him?
Yeah, I would say you definitely know this person.
Okay. Do I know them personally?
No.
Okay.
That'd be really weird.
Really weird.
Really weird if you knew him personally.
Is it a guy?
It is a dude.
Okay. Why don't you keep track of how many questions I've had? That was my fifth, I believe.
Your fifth?
Yeah.
I thought it was fourth. Alright, we'll go fifth. This is fifth question. 15 remain.
Okay, so it's a guy that I do know, don't know personally.
Yeah.
Is it an athlete?
He is not an athlete. That would also be very interesting.
Not an athlete. Is he an actor?
He is I don't know if he acted. I would say he didn't act, but in his era, it wouldn't be completely shocking if he did.
Is he currently alive?
No.
Did he live in this century?
No. You were at 9 questions.
Okay.
Just a little warning.
Was he located in America?
Yes. Yes. Or before America, in some people's terms.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did he live in like whatever the century before us was, the 20th century?
No.
Okay, so we're very
old.
I don't want to keep guessing centuries.
Yeah.
Because like.
And you're on question. This is your 11th question right now.
Okay.
So I mean, you have. This is kind of like the time we narrow it down.
Is he like a religious figure?
No. I would say some people might make a religion out of him, but that would be really interesting. I would really like to see that.
I don't know where to go from here.
Yeah, it's really difficult. I feel like this one, it's so easy, but it could be difficult.
It's, I don't want to waste a question on that. And I'll cut like this part out where I'm just thinking.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to get this. I have a guy in mind. And I don't feel like it's it, but I also like.
Okay.
I kind of just want to guess it to get it off my mind.
All right.
Christopher Columbus.
It is not Christopher Columbus.
I don't know why. I need to get that out of my
Yeah,
mind.
but it would have been really cool if he could have gotten 12. That's pretty impressive.
So he didn't live in the last century. I asked that, right?
No, he did not live in the last century. You did ask that.
Not a religious figure. Is he political?
Yeah, very political.
And you said he did live in America?
He did live in America and not in America.
Okay.
At one point.
That's where I got Christopher Columbus from.
Yeah.
Did he ever live in America?
I don't think he was ever making it to the 1700s. That'd be it. He sailed the ocean blue in 1492, so I mean, 300 years in between when he discovered America to when America was founded. I don't think he did.
That is true.
Yeah, that would be quite interesting. Maybe he did find the Fountain of Youth and pull it sailing on. I don't know. Tell me. I mean, people, that if you're watching this in St. Augustine, tell me.
He is political.
He is political.
He lived in America and also didn't.
So think about what that could mean. Think about what that could mean. He lived, and my context of America is not like the continent North America. It's like, like America.
Like 1776 and beyond.
Yes.
Okay.
So like he could have lived there from 1750.
So he lived in the 1800s because it wasn't in the 1900s.
So the 18th century.
1700s, 1800s.
Yeah.
He was a political figure.
Indeed.
I mean, George Washington?
It is George Washington. That's like question 15.
I don't know.
15 or 16. That's still solid guessing.
Yeah, I feel like for like such a significant person that shouldn't have took me that long. I feel like I definitely could have worked on my questions a little bit and got more broad, because I feel like some of my questions were very specific.
Yeah.
And I could have maybe.
But I was giving you detailed answers that made you think.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm just glad I got it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was lost, and then I just kind of
Yeah.
Because I mean, I kind of got the hint that it was like, I mean, I knew the person.
Yeah.
So I was like, it should be like a pretty significant, like.
Yeah.
Not like who even was like the third president, like John Adams or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like I thought. I thought it was gonna be pretty obvious.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, they didn't even establish a president, right? They didn't establish a president right away.
Yeah.
It was like the Articles of Confederation, and there was like a House of Burgesses. I want to say House of Burgesses. They like kept that, And then after a Whiskey Rebellion or Shays Rebellion, you have to tell me about that one. But it was when they figured out that the federal government's military was super weak, so they revised the Articles of Confederation at the something convention, and came up with the Constitutional Convention, came up with the Constitution, and that's where we get a president and 3 branches of government: legislative.
That's why you take AP US History, because you learned that. Because I did not. I don't even know what language you were speaking there.
I'm gonna get background info.
I'm a great American citizen. You know,
yes, sir.
Don't even know.
Have you ever seen the tests that like immigrants have to pass to become a citizen?
No.
It's insane.
Really?
I would say it was arguably as hard, maybe harder than the AP test that I'm taking.
Wow, that's crazy.
And the AP test isn't easy either. Like, I mean, AP test is deep, but I would say it was like it would ask about like certain amendments. I don't know how many amendments I could name off the top of my head. Not many.
I couldn't either.
I mean, if you ask me like the first 5 amendments, I know plead the 5th. That's about it. And the right to bear arms, which is the Second Amendment.
Yeah.
That's about it.
And then isn't like 17th or something like right for women to vote, or like I think it might be the 19th.
I think
17, 18, or 19.
It's definitely right there, but like, I mean,
yeah.
At least they figured out that they just need to keep writing new crap.
Yeah, true.
How many amendments do we even have? Like 26? I don't even know.
But
I couldn't even tell you. I feel like it's really bad to be a citizen and not even know how many amendments the Constitution has.
We putting that in. I don't know. I think we have to know. It's unfiltered.
Unfiltered.
Well,
unfiltered.
for the most part.
Uncut.
Unless it's really
uncut. Well,
no, because some of like I don't want to like just be like when I'm like like they don't need it. Although I feel like we'll probably get better, at least usually. And like if I am sitting there, maybe you can give me a hint, because I don't really want to be like editing it a bunch, and I feel like it really should just be like real time, like how.
Yeah, I mean it's just supposed to be
thinking.
like uncut. It's just supposed to be pure thought, like something you just listen to like when you're in the car, or just like when you're.
Unless there really is like a long pause or something that we need to, but I mean we'll get better. I mean it's our first episode.
Yeah. Time to review.
I think that went well though.
Yeah, literally.
It was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, literally.
But that's our first ever podcast.
I mean, what's it even looking like? What's a good outro to this video? Because we can cut that. So like, what's our outro looking like? Is the question, I guess.
Should we like review what we did? I don't feel like they need that.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really think so. I mean, you were looking for a good sum up, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess we could just like name off the topics again. I
guess we could do that. I mean, I appreciate you guys' time and for watching, right?
Yeah. I
mean, that means a lot that you watched, 30 minutes of us talking to you?
Mm-hmm.
I hope the topics were interesting. We did. I think we had a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah.
But, appreciate it. Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
That's really all I had to say. Oh, and check the page for shorts, for clips from our
we will be
podcast.
Posting. So are we going to have like a new channel for this?
I don't know. I say we do.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Brad is a good channel, but I don't know if that's.
I think that should be reserved for
like Brad.
Yeah.
Like that's like good. Yeah. Like I don't want to just infest it with a bunch of these.
So do you want to post the shorts also on this podcast channel?
I would say we should.
Okay, I think that's a good idea.
So stay tuned to the what?
Yep.
For shorts.
Shorts and
clips.
And the full length podcast.
And the full length podcast. Yeah. Appreciate your time. Peace. Oh wait.
But before we part ways, for now, water. Adios.
I wonder what that sounds like. Honestly, that's a good podcast.